And hello everyone, welcome back to my Parthia Let's Play. Following up from our previous episode where we took Articuana away from the Bactrians. Now moving against Bactria proper. Probably can capture it on this turn. Just going to eliminate this general as well as the garrison army that will be sallying out to aid him. And the Watchmen here have quite a number of promoted units. A lot of 3 Chevron horse archers. A couple of these guys more than likely have been the ones we've used to recruit after we've merged some of our more experienced units. So hopefully that will lead to an easy route. Not that this battle is going to be any more difficult than the previous battles we've had with the Bactrians. They're just not equipped to fight Parthian horse archer armies. But hopefully we don't have to... hopefully we eliminate the garrison all in one fail swoop here. We don't have to worry about auto-resolving into the city. I'm going to go ahead and stack all of my units. I'm just going to kill the general as fast as possible. Want to keep all of our units together. We'll see when the advisor pops up where the reinforcements are coming from.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Looks like this bottom right hand corner down over here. Starting to inflict some heavy casualties on these phalanx infantry.
For the kill! Advance at speed!
Don't run into them. Unfortunately, that unit lost a lot of men that didn't need to. That was highly unnecessary. That's what I get for zooming in that close. And that should be it for the general's units.
The enemy general is dead.
Move in for these Bactrian cavalry. And they're nice and clumped together, so that should make them easy targets for our horse archers.
Our general is under attack.
Heavy melee cavalry just seems to disappear within a couple of volleys. And there goes the first units of Bactrian cavalry. Now we'll just have to take out the second one, already heavily depleted. Stop running just to give our archers a stable platform to fire from. They won't reach us by the time they rout. And here comes the rest of their forces. Number of archers down here, probably 4 in total. That's usually how many are in. Oh no, it looks like 5. It's normally how many are in some of the larger Bactrian cities. However, this is Bactria proper, so they may have a couple extra units. And just keeping our firepower up. Chase down these archers here. Taking out those Bactrian townfolk. So they just kind of get wiped out fairly quickly by concentrated arrow fire. They're so lightly armored. These archers look like they're going to rout here fairly soon. Number of archers are breaking. Chase them down. Definitely won't have many garrison units if they do manage to retreat after this battle. Reform some of our lines. The rear.
Noble horse archers! Advance at speed!
Bactrian militia are starting to get peppered away. Chasing down these horse archers so we don't have to worry about them.
Horse archers! Parthian horse archers! Our orders! Noble horse archers!
Archers begin to use some good concentrated fire.
Horse archers! Orders! Parthian horse archers!
Split these guys up to surround them.
My lord! Horse archers! Noble horse archers! We are a
And it's almost like they don't know which way to turn.
One of our units has used all
As
its
soon as
ammunition.
they pick a direction, we can just turn around to their sides.
Parthian horse
Very,
archers!
very good thing about these horse archers. Mobility just makes them so much more effective than the Parthian infantry. Especially considering that Parthian infantry is
One of our
just not
units has
good
used all
in
its
general.
ammunition.
Parthian
And
horse archers!
these phalanx infantry should be breaking here in any second.
Parthian horse archers!
Move over to support this other group of horse archers over
One of
here.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Noble horse archers!
Turning their backs and running, the Bactrian hoplites. Not going to make it very far.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Shredded by those arrows, and that is the remnants of the garrison. Looks like they have about 1,000 units remaining. Definitely won't put up much of a fight. And last time I was discussing the possibility of installing a puppet government in Bactria. We'll have to take a look and see if we'll be able to hold on to the area very effectively or not. I may end up just raising the settlement. The reason I would like to raise the settlement is because I know Bactria at this point is probably fairly well built up, and I don't want to raise, loot it, or occupy it. Didn't really take enough casualties to warrant keeping the extra population around. We will kill the captives.
Ready for further orders. Ready for orders.
Extra range and extra charge. Extra range and this guy is a member of, yes, other nobles. And we've adopted Frada and his wife, which is perfect. Adopt this man as well. Even though they're the same age, doesn't matter. Get him a wife, and we will get him another rightful sovereign level.
Besieging settlement.
Very easy to take the settlement. I think we raised the settlement. Actually, let's sack and loot. We don't have very much money at the moment, so that would be very helpful. We'll destroy that, and we can destroy this as well. As of right now, we need to focus on finding some food. Convert that. And we'll do foreign customs here to help with growth. It will make our culture less prevalent here, but I'm not worried about that for now.
An honor to serve you.
At your command. Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Let's exempt Bactria from taxation. So not offering us a whole lot. How well defended is Marv is the question.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. Destination reached.
Not very well defended, but it will be a death trap if the Bactrian forces walk in. We'll end our turn there. Now, I think somewhat soon we're going to need to think about possibly piecing with Bactria. This food problem is manageable for now, but it's causing us to not tax any of our other provinces. and I think we could use some time to consolidate a little bit in order to get our food under control. So we may want to think about ending hostilities with Bactria here. Taking the province close to Bactria proper, where there's gold, would be very useful. We'll have to see what happens with the rebellions we're probably going to have to deal with here soon. And then we can plan a little bit more adequately after this next turn.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Advance!
We have a high chance of succession. So we'll send you as an emissary. Send them to Parthava. 15% risk. Yeah, that's not very good. That's only a 4% risk, which is much better. We'll give you a promotion. Should get us to 0% as long as they're at -10. We don't have to worry about any insurrections or anything like that. Do appraise. Won't turn that away. And let's keep marching that way. We'll put you in patrol mode, however.
Ready for battle.
Eliminate the Ari rebels here.
Ready for further orders.
And how does our industrial trade? Doesn't look very good. So let's just build another city center. Well, as that
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. Ready for battle.
Bactria. What does Bactria look like? It does have good industrial potential. However, I think we also need to focus on getting more food there as well.
How may I serve? Advance!
A man has many faces.
So I'm going to move my Eyes of the King down here, gather some food. Not terribly worried about those units over there.
Victory!
I'm not going to bother fighting that. I'm okay with taking a few extra casualties. It's just a little bit simpler.
I would
Eliminated the stack,
for Parthia.
and we'll move back towards Bactria. So now we have a much better food supply, which is very encouraging. So we could tax BAM. Yes, we can tax BAM, and that gives us a much better income.
How may I serve?
So let's recruit
Are you
a
ready
couple
to
of noble
serve?
cavalrymen, as well as some regular horse archers. Noble horse archers, I should say. And just waiting on the garrison to catch up.
How may I serve Parthia? My lord.
And I think that's all that we can do for now. How does our culture look here? So even with our influence going down, the fact that we have a level 3 fire temple here is counteracting that. Very, very helpful. Things are looking on the up and up here. It doesn't look like we're being ganged up on, which if Parsa wanted to, they could always declare war on us. I have a feeling with our garrisons being, I would have to imagine at this point, almost fully recovered up here in our far eastern cities, we would be able to hold them off. That and they don't really field very useful units for besieging settlements. The only thing that I do have concerns over are the Hindi factions over here. Bam and this province down here at the bottom haven't fully replenished and could be taken fairly easily by them. Also, they just moved their army into what looked like my territory, so we may want to keep an eye on that. Possibly move our new army down south to stave off any aggression from them. The Bactrians at this point aren't really putting up much of a fight, so I think that will likely be our best course of action.
Look
here.
to your gods and pray.
And the
for
Daha
only in
have
them
declared
will you
war
now
against
find
us.
mercy.
It looks like they are taking, this is likely Merv. Yes. Marv, excuse me. Well, that's unfortunate. Especially considering we were building there, but their units are now trapped there. And we can move against Amul next. Still not terribly worried. We have more than enough manpower. And it looks like we lost Silver.
We fight for you, my lord. At your command. None will escape.
A lot of archers here. A lot of horse archers as well.
Power before our might. Ready for battle. I will travel the world.
Let's just keep moving.
Waiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
And I don't know where that Hindi army went off to. I'm going to move my Shah down there
Our lord needs
and
good
finish
fighters.
our stack.
What cruelty do you wish, O lord?
Yeah, that's unfortunate that we lost those.
Laying siege to the
And we
settlement.
can wait there.
For you, my- Any man who drops is left behind.
Still biding our time. We'll see.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
We'll see if they come after
On the move, my
our army
lord. To
there.
march. Your feet bleed. Kill them
all.
They do. I'm fairly confident that we can beat, even with all these archer units, we can still beat them. Just might have to continually run up against them, scare them off, and then run up against them again. Bactria is still not being marched against, which is a good sign. We'll take Eucradia over here, grab the gold, and from there march north into Makrana and Mul. The Hindi faction just took another settlement by the look of it. Intense back and forth going on over here between Actropictan and Parsa. The Parsa have held that region for quite some time. Alright, let's soften the defenders of the Karen, soften them up a little bit. Looks like a fairly open field. Should give our horse archers a good advantage. And we'll just continually run down their archers, scare them off. And shoot them in their back. They don't have a whole lot of infantry, and their infantry doesn't look good, to say the least. If we don't have enough ammunition to finish them in this go, we'll definitely have enough to take the settlement on the next turn.
Battle group awaiting orders. Battle group ready. Orders! Ready! Missile cavalry at your board!
Alright, that is a lot of archers. A lot of archers. Take out these missile cavalry over here first.
Missile cavalry!
Chase down their archers next.
Riders, horse!
Double horse archers! Our general is under attack.
Fire on the enemy! For glory! Order!
Okay, pull back. Back. Stay away from those spearmen.
Who's archer? Swift and accurate. My lord, what is the king's bidding?
Continue to take their troops in a circle. Hitting their horse archers as we go.
Glory! Quickly now! Advance at speed! Swift and accurate! For Parthia!
Double horse archers!
And the garrison is moving in here now. It won't help too terribly much. I'm just going to kind of make it harder for me to place my horse archers more than anything. Still just whittling the enemy down as we go. Trying to keep our distance, and those elephants are now running amok. Very good, very good. Close in. Just keep eliminating those missile units.
Missile cavalry! Fire on the enemy!
Back. Don't get caught. Okay. There goes the last of that missile cavalry, so now we just have a bunch of regular archers left to deal with.
Riders advance! Forward! Riders at the devil!
Double horse archers!
Parthian horse archers!
Would like to see if this group can hit those archers over there.
Parthian
Should be able to.
archers! Corona! My lord! Advance!
Looks like they're retreating to their lines. Back a little bit.
Parthian horse archers!
These guys are out in the open.
Yield us!
There's a good number of archers right there that have been caught.
Cavalry! Missiles ready! Advance at
We can
three!
pull our units back.
Parthian horse
Especially with as low of morale as these horse archers have, we don't want them being caught for very long.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Charging them in. Don't get caught by those spears. Continue to
What
move.
is the king's bidding?
Okay. And pull back.
Parthian horse archers!
Forward!
Double horse archers!
Riders at the
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
orders by whom?
Horse archers!
Horse archers!
Fortunately, these archers
The men
aren't
are
wanting
wavering.
to break as fast as I would like them to. But we're still putting the shots in, still getting some good damage.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tribunas!
One of our
caught.
units has used all its ammunition.
General's bodyguard, definitely don't want that.
Ready?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And these archers are not wanting to break.
Ready?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And there's the rout.
Order!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile cavalry!
Keep retreating.
Forward!
Retreating.
For honor!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And we'll see if we can rout a couple more archer units. May unfortunately cause some of our horse archers to
For the
rout.
king! Awaiting orders! My lord! Engage! Quickly now! Charge!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
And it's causing our men to rout, so we need to get this group out of here.
Order! Withdraw! What are your orders?
Get them to safety. Okay. And these guys are all now fresh, which means we might
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
be able to get a few of those archer units and then retreat. However, if that cavalry joins in, or any of that infantry, we can't stick around very long.
Our men
Oh,
flee
run.
the field
Run.
of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
That wasn't good. That shouldn't have happened. Let's just pick off this unit of archers here and then get out. Time to retreat. Hopefully we didn't lose any of those units. Although we very well may have. And it looks like they should still be alive. Killed about half of their army. A good number of their archers are gone. So all we'll really have to contend with is the general and a couple of infantry units. It did look like, okay, it does look like we lost one. Unfortunate that happened. It looked like they didn't want to run automatically like they normally do. Or I may have hit R by accident. Not a big deal. Can always just recruit another one in the province over. They'll probably need to replenish after this siege anyway. And going to get pushed back, but that's fine. We lost 2 units.
Fall back! Finding shelter.
Definitely don't like that. No matter. And it just means we will have to avenge our fallen troops.
Advance! Is that all, my lord?
Could just recruit them there. Don't seem to be quite as good though.
I know. Laying
Go back.
siege to the settlement.
Re-siege.
Let them cower before our might. Cruelty do you wish?
And it looks like the Hindi faction, the province they took was Cape Sini. Which leaves Farhada wide open.
Awaiting popular
However, I think we want to ensure that we have time to recoup our army before we go to war with them.
I would
So we'll
rather
just keep
war
moving
upon
north.
attack!
They sallied out. Not much of a surprise there. And we're attacking downhill, which is good news for us. Let's put all of our injured units in this group over here.
Cavalry! Missiles ready!
Horse archers! Double horse archers!
Orders! Forward!
And as per usual, we will work our way through the traps. Should be able to just walk right through here.
Our general is under attack!
Missile-armed riders! Awaiting orders!
Archers!
Ready!
Double horse archers!
Who's archers? My lord!
Double clicks just aren't wanting to make my men sprint for some reason. It's a little annoying.
Advance at speed!
Double horse archers!
Don't kill the general, please.
Riders, advance! Missile cavalry Orders!
In.
The men are wavering.
And it looks like these men are wavering.
Horse
Caught by those. Oh, that shouldn't have happened. I didn't even think they would rush there. Didn't lose too many men though, so I suppose that's not the end of the world.
Ready now! Our orders! What are your orders? Post action! Awaiting our orders! Forward! Orders! We await your orders! Post action! Awaiting orders! Awaiting orders! Open horse archers!
And again, the units don't seem to want to listen. I need you to move away from there. Move up and get a little bit closer. To get some better shots into the back of their retreating general.
Who are we? Open horse archers! Forward! Awaiting orders!
And let's rush into those archers.
Advance at speed! Riders! Charge! Find your targets!
Keep retreating away. Let's get rid of these horse archers. They're not routing a unit twice their size by charging into them.
Missile cavalry on board! Open horse archers! Horse archers! Horse archers! Forward!
Continue to take out those archers.
Advance at speed! Open horse archers! Engage!
So we can take out those spearmen while they have their backs turned to us.
Riders at the double! And master!
Okay, very good. Let's focus fire on their general.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Orders! Fire on the enemy! Ready! Engage! For the king!
Okay, that should be the end of those archers. They won't be coming back.
Our order!
Rush those guys.
Find your targets! Get them! Any of them! Open horse archers! Quickly now!
Keep your distance. Firing into that general.
Ready! Riders at the double!
The enemy general is dead.
There goes the enemy general.
Quickly now!
See if we can get rid of those infantry units, and then it should be a done deal. We still have quite a bit of ammo to go through.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Get rid of these last couple of phalanx and archer units. Just keep moving.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Thank goodness we didn't lose the general there. That was a lot of spears.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What are your orders?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Parthian horse archers!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Might have to do some charges into the remaining spearmen.
Honor! Forward!
These guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Parthian riders at the double! Parthian horse archers! For the king! Missile cavalry! Cavalry! Missiles ready!
Just one unit left.
Our orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready! Honor and glory! For our Lord and Master!
And we'll just make sure our general doesn't get killed.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
But
Except don't run into those spears. There's only 20 of them, but you never know. That is it. Very costly battle, that one. Obviously, the Daha are a little more effectively outfitted to fight against us. A lot more archers. I think in the next episode we should consider eliminating them as quickly as possible. They likely have a second stack in their remaining city. Could already be on its way. Our Otans, he's going to need to take his army and recoup a little bit, especially get some Some new units recruited. Reoccupy.
For battle.
Gathering supplies, my lord.
Get extra charge bonuses. And let us build a silver mine. Could use the food. Silver is very valuable though. And move you over there. And you will relieve the watchmen. Relieve them of duty. And that should be it for this turn. We'll just see if the AI gets up to anything too crazy. Why are we losing public order here? Slaves. So let's start selling some slaves here. And we were building a new temple here into a royal sanctuary. We'll just have to come back to working on that. Go ahead and end the turn, and if the AI doesn't make any crazy moves, that should be the end for this episode. Very back and forth sort of exchange with that last faction. And the nomadic tribes up north are all very archery based, so they could give us a little bit more trouble. So it may be prudent to take them out before something like Royal Scythia comes into the picture and kind of spirals out of control. Looks like the Hindis are reinforcing their newly found territory. And it looks like it looks like they are going to take the city back. So I'm going to quickly fight the field on the battle, retreat our main army, and get the garrison as many kills as they possibly can. It won't be very much just because they're so weak. And our reinforcing army should be able to take the territory back. A lot more levies in this army. Should be much easier to take on.
Citizen Hoplite! By your command! Archers!
Our reinforcements have arrived.
I don't think this stack can retreat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's just see if I was to concede defeat. What would happen? And I think the 271 losses, that might have been entirely the garrison. Because it looks like the garrison is just counted as dead. Yes, he did retreat. I think I'm going to end my episode here at the end of this turn. It should be a fairly quick turn because we already know what we're going for. We're going to have a rebellion here, which is not ideal.
At your command.
Marv is the oh no, we won't be able to make it there this turn.
My lord. Ready for.
Well, we'll switch places
Has been halted.
and recruit some levy.
Join our ranks. What cruelty do you for
Take
Marcia?
out the Bactrian rebels here.
On the move, my lord. As the arrow flies.
And we'll hold tight
Mithra,
outside of
watch over
Bactria.
me.
A man has many faces.
Winter's kind of making this turn a little bit difficult.
At your command.
Let's see if we can get a non-aggression pact. No. No other trade agreements.
And
Can we get a
trade with you
agreements?
is, I am sorry to say, all but impossible. Our merchants have business elsewhere.
With some of the Arab factions, perhaps. I don't
Our
want to pay a ton
merchants
for it, though.
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together in wisdom.
Okay, doesn't look like we can get a trade agreement.
Athena give you wisdom.
Do not try my patience with a dull tongue. My
And I think with that, that will end this episode. At the beginning of the next episode, we'll follow up with the skirmishes over Marv. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.